There we go. Hi, welcome to Sin's Arcade, or welcome back to Sin's Arcade. I'm the Lord of Sin. This is the city of Chamois. This is chapter 25. Zesty didn't name this stream. We make sure that I'm getting good stuff here, that it's actually live. Shows it's live on this side. I'm not sure that the audio is working, so let me make sure that I go back into the microphone, make sure I check the microphone. Checking the microphone. Microphone's showing that it's live. It's showing that I'm getting live feed, so let's go in here and grab the stream, because I did a stream earlier today.
Where is everyone?
Well, everyone's going to be here. That's okay. I screwed up and I had it still set up. The first stream was set up as unlisted, so just ignore that one because that was an incorrect one, and I'm going to take that one out right now, in fact. Welcome back to Sin's Arcade, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, I lost another subscriber. Well. Oh, no. Like less than an hour ago. Oh, my goodness. All right, so that's fun. That's golden. That is great. Thank you guys for being here. Zesty, Andre Vandal. I don't know who the third person is. Give me just a moment. Let's grab this. And first, I'm going to delete. I'm going to delete the incorrect one, so it's gone. Yeah, I understand. And then delete. Okay, come on. Alright, so while that's going, I should be able to edit this one. Scroll down. We're going to grab the thumbnail. I've already got the thumbnail ready to go. And it's this one right here. So, welcome back to the city of Chamois. This is our 25th episode. We have been building this city for quite a while. We have a new area to grow into, a couple of new areas perhaps to grow into, but we certainly are going to be working on a nature reserve park, giant park, as well as a couple of new residential areas to supplement that park as we continue to grow long beyond the 100,000 population mark. Oh, there it is. There's that. And we should be good. Save it. Okay. There's the thing. Come out. We're going to open the live control room. You know what? You probably did. You probably did. That doesn't surprise me. All right, copy all, paste. It is good. I do like watching the city. I do like watching the city. It is fun. Close this one, close this one, leaving the live control room open. Oh, no, I gotta go back to the... Dang it. Okay, come on, load the live control room up so I can reopen Discord and share the link. I love and appreciate the fact that you guys are that you're here. Ooh, that traffic's not good. Why can't you use the other lanes? All right, so I'm gonna have to look for that and figure out where that is. If you guys notice something else, save it, because I'm gonna need to try to find out where things need to be fixed. Wow, that is barely high enough above those trains. Ew, look at that backyard. I could maybe put some trees in there. Oh, okay, go back into the welcomes and announcements page. And by the way, you guys can make your own meme based off of earlier. You can make your own meme inside of the arcade floor after the stream. There is a way for you to make your own meme. I'm gonna have to go back in and readjust the meme that I made. Hey, Toho Gojira? Gojira. Oh no, they say he's got to go Toho Gajira. I'll get on that heist. I'll get in on that heist. I appreciate you guys all being here. Smack that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get into this city. Oh, actually, one last thing. One final thing. Oh, come on. Open this up. Open this up. I was not going to put no burning kitties or whatever you guys want to be the name. And whatever sheep said, no, is hell no. That's not the name of the stream. That's never going to be the name of the stream. Madam Zesty's Revenge. Ooh, that might work. We may have to do that. We may have to do that. Since there is kind of this weird imperative, like narrative that your girls have been very insightful in helping the city council make their choices and such, and the influence that Zesty has, and the fact that you guys do live in the city, that to me makes it maybe, yeah, we might be able to do that. Might be able to turn this into an even more important story. I think that's a good idea, actually. I think that's a golden idea. Why is this not catching up? All right. Is the camera messing with you guys? Oh, no, you guys now it's down there. Let me move the camera above. I'll just make it easier that way. That way there's no competition between the two. I know this is going to suck too, but this will have to work. All right, so this is where we last left off. The park, as of right now, is actually doing pretty well. Doing pretty well indeed. My apologies. I didn't realize that I had my volume all the way up on that. All right, cool. Now we're watching. All right, so we... Not too shabby. Don't pay attention to anything across. Don't look anything over there. Look over here. Don't look over there. Yeah, don't even look over there. What the hell? Wait a second. Godo. Oh my goodness, another death wave. Godo ongos. Wow, so that's cray. Oh my goodness. Hold on. The fires in Chamois started the fires in Rimworld and the burning kitties. And the burning kitties. The kitties didn't burn initially. Oh man, you guys are not gonna let me live. It's not my fault that the roof collapsed on Alan. Okay. Look, I don't think Alan deserved it to go that way. That is not the way I would want to go, even if I was a cat, or wasn't a cat, or wait. Maybe something. I think the fire started here. Being the keyword face with Tom. Being the keyword. Family, that's right. Sponsored by Diesel. Vin Diesel. It's really loud over there. Alright, so going back to this again. Wait, whose game are we watching? It's all your fault. No. It's not okay. It's not completely my fault. Not completely. I will take my ownership. Right. You need to build an orphanage. Oh. And hook you again with her curved toes used to grasp trees in the wild. Well, this leveled up. This just leveled up. That's right. It is a hard knock life. All right. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Yeah, it's this one. Of course, now my camera would be in the damn way. Frustrating. You know, I may just have to turn the camera off. Because I don't think that there is a safe or happy place for this. It's annoying to crap, especially in this game. Alright, let's try it one more time. We'll try here. I don't know. I need to be able to see this stuff on the screens too. Alright, so far so good. Maintenance is good? Or does that mean no? Oh, I bet you that means no. No, did we put I think we put... Yeah, park maintenance. We did put park maintenance over here. Okay, so that means that now we have additional buildings, I believe. So if we go in to... If we go in to the park, go to the nature reserve, Now we should have additional buildings above and beyond. We do. Alright, so for example, this large camping site, we could probably put out here, because that's even larger than those. Yeah, it's way larger than those.
Maybe you could have your face bouncing around like the DVD logo. Quote, winter is coming, quote, from the point
that would be funny. That would be funny.
2025.
Alright, leaving this here for the bathrooms or whatever that may go in, that need to go in.
Is trying to get a crew together for a heist against the mega core.
And then we'll bring that back around. So those are nice by themselves. And then if we go back in, and now that gives us lean-to shelters, teeny tiny things. But the good thing is that these can actually, they don't have to be connected. Right? I could lead this lean-to shelter completely. Oh, of course, now that one has to be connected. You make a liar out of me, you son of a biscuit. Alright, there's two lean-tos. Let's go ahead and throw... We're trying to rank this thing up. How large is that one? I don't want it there. There, maybe? So I don't want it to break the fence. A lookout tower. We'll put a lookout tower right here. We'll put a lookout tower right there. And we'll put another lookout tower right here. And then one of the super tall lookout towers. We could put one right there. Maybe one here. One here, and then do we not have the bathrooms looked? I guess you're out of the nature preserve, so you just go to the bathroom. Just go wherever. Go behind that bush. But I might be able to... I think you can overlap these. I think there's a way that you can actually cheat that and put like the other city park stuff. For example, and like these are the bathrooms over here, I think. I think this is a bathroom.
They celebrate with as much pay data, credits, and pilfered black market tea. Results.
And then, hold on, before we go any further, let's go ahead and grab... That's not going to work, is it? No, I didn't think it would. Okay, and then in there, does that match? Not one bit. Is it completely messed up? Yes. Is it funnier that way? Maybe. It'll annoy me, and I'll probably come back and change it. I did say I wanted to put the other bathrooms, but because we only have the zoo bathrooms, we're just going to grab a couple more of those. So let's go grab one of these. Oh, I can't do it. I have to do it together. I have to actually place them from the menu. Okay. Well, let's do that instead. So go back down here. Go to the zoo. Here, we'll put a zoo... souvenir shop here, and I think bathrooms. Okay, that's going to mess with me if I don't move it. There we go. And let's spruce the area up a tiny bit here. With some yew trees, maybe. As well, and maybe some sugar maples. Hey, Diavanti! What is up, buddy? Space dust? Not again. They told us the space dust... We didn't have to worry about the space dust this year. I feel like I was misled. I truly do. Now, I fully feel like I was misled. What? Why? Who does that?
Hey at Diavanti, death by Oreos, grinning face.
Alright, that's gonna mess with Phil. Alright, so We're at 3.2 million. Back down to 98,748 people, but we got more than enough room. Now, here's the other idea that I wanted to do, because I may need this density. I may keep all of these buildings, but I may spread them out a little further and really make it feel like it's a big area. The way this is kind of set up, it probably doesn't feel very nature preservey. And I don't know if it's because like I'm missing. There's a part of me that also thinks that I'm missing rocks, like throwing some additional rocks here and making sure they're all filled out.
Fun fact, you can donate now using the Cash App $LordOffSin. Other donation options are coming soon. Thank you for your contributions and sup.
And sup. Your contributions and sup. What is it? I don't know how to rotate this. Oh, I guess it's right here. Now, there are much better creators than I am. That kind of already feels better. We're still going to put the rest of the fence. We already have the fence in. Oh, we don't have the fence along the road. We don't have House of the Rising Oreo. I like that. Let's put a fence in here really quick. There is a little bit of a fence on the outside perimeter. This should actually probably come back, truthfully, just because I don't think I want it on there. But let's go ahead and throw a fence in really quick too. Ooh, actually, well, how large are the airport fence? How large? How now, brown cow? Ooh, those are massive. Oh no, you're. Oh, okay, guess not. Oh, I guess not. We've got to keep going. Nope, back, right. No, in the middle. There's a button right in the. There. Oh man. Okay, well, that doesn't look bad though. That doesn't look bad. The only thing that would make it better is if I actually had, like, if I could take off the fencing, the inner fencing, keeping this fence up would probably be slightly better. What is on that fence?
Check the channel page for more playlists and the adventures contained within.
Oh, never mind. We're not using that fence. Oh, no, we can still use this fence because that's, yeah, we could use that because this is the helicopter depot. What am I thinking? What am I talking about? I don't know. All right. How much is our death care getting as far as budget? 100%. Day and night. And I don't know, did we turn the day-night cycle off? I think we did. No, we're still using it. Okay. That's a lot of damn balloons. Should we do another tour? Should we come in off the... Wait, we came in off the highway that way before. What if we come in off this highway? What if we come in off this highway? Sorry, I'm trying to... I'm not entirely sure just how I want to maneuver just yet, so... I figure we'll drive something that's not as crazy.
Bring out your dead.
Bring out your dead. I'm not dead yet! True story.
I think we need more meat wagons.
Oh, I know we need more meat wagons, but I don't want the roads to get super messed up either. Bacon. Sean Murray, bacon. Alright, if we go up here, for example, take this, that's such a crazy, short-ass off-ramp. We can come up here. We can come up this way. Make sure we're paying attention. I don't know why I need to pay attention. I don't. Let's come out here. And now, like, we can go further up, out that way. Wow, that actually looks pretty damn impressive, I think. Come through. Damn, this traffic is crazy. Alright, so these roads are not adequate for what we've done. Plus, everybody and their brother is trying to get through this toll booth.
Bacon is bad throws old Bacon in the trash and hires Kevin Bacon to change his name to Ned Bacon.
Kevin Uncured Ham. Hi, my name is Kevin Uncured Ham. You might remember me from such famous movies as Footloose and
Madness. Fun fact, you can donate now using the
Weehaw!
Option. Other donation options are coming soon.
I'm just holding it down.
Thank you for your contributions and sub.
Old-fashioned family restaurant. At the Old Grain Mill always has the best service and the best home-style meals in town.
I can't see. Where are we going? Holy cow! Whoa!
Now, be sure that you come down to at the Old
Okay, so
Old-fashioned family restaurant.
so that happened.
High stool.
That happened. And the wheels are still turning like crazy.
Listen up, you primitive screwhead. Edgeriner Andre Van
Oh no! Oh no!
Type.
All right, so that took us. This is where we came up, where we probably should have turned, but that actually is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So this is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy talk. No, and A. Two sheep. So it's not that, it's just, it's busy. This is going into a 2. I may have to update these roads. Let me see here. So let's go up here, and this one, I think.
The artist formerly known as Maggot Farm Bacon is 78% fly/maggot.
Oh no. Oh, that's got to get moved then. That's why. Okay, so that has to get moved. This is the hot air balloon tour.
Death by Oreos has joined the treasure hunt.
Nope, wrong one. All right, so this needs to get moved.
A box on both your houses, presented by Square Packages, the packaging specialists.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to deal with it. That's 6. This should be enough. Oops. Now we go grab that and put it back, and they can deal with it. That'll work. That will work. You guys are gonna jump back over. Everybody, figure out where you're going. Figure out where you're going. Come on. Why is that old man staying in the road? Come on, guys, figure it out.
Some of the first strawberries from
Figure it out. Oh, really? Your strawberries? Nice.
Small, round, juicy things between my lips. The city of sin.
Okay.
Cheddar, some.
There we go. Zesty! See? I think you guys are right. I think you guys are right about that, about with Zesty. Because every time Zesty shows up and she's joining a heist, Zesty's the only one who survives. Why? Why is that? You guys need to talk that out in chat. Why? Why is that? Why is it that Zesty's the only one who makes it out of the heist alive? It's almost like she's carrying a Nokia phone. And one of the flip open ones, like in The Matrix. She gets a phone call or lets them know that it's up. She's working for the other for one of the rival squads, guys. Don't play like you don't know. Don't play like you don't know. We know you know, you know.
I've made it through with Zesty in heist before. I've never seen Zesty and Streamlabs at the same time.
We have never seen Zesty and Batman in the same room either. Now that I think about it, damn it. All right, so this one's okay. I think this will be okay. This one's just... I don't think there's anything that I can do per se about this because I want this to be able to come in. So this is just going to be busy traffic. Let's speed it up to the 3rd speed and keep an eye on it. There we go. That way I can see all of it. So what I'm doing is I'm paying attention to this strap right here, which is what? Victoria Avenue? Yeah. Victoria Avenue, and which goes into Williams Way. Because the Williams Way toll booth is here, This is almost all
Saw Zesty
predominantly.
insane with Superman. Boy, was I in shock. 8 Bull, did at Zesty pay you off?
Oh, don't ask 8 Ball. 8 Ball's already compromised. We know that one,
Lol.
right? All your base are belong to us. Wait, oh, because it won't put the owl. Damn it. See, it wouldn't put the owl emoji. Man, I'm upset about that one. I put that one in as one of the answers for man, is that ugly or what? Okay, that is kind of ugly. Let's see if I can fix that.
Other donation options are coming
This
soon.
portion is, there's not much I
Thank
can
you
do
for your
there.
Contributions and sub. Slots all.
Maybe does that come down
Zesty,
further?
got Cyberpunk, heart pulls, and lost your 100,000.
I mean, technically it doesn't matter because it's only a one way. And this is a turnaround if somebody needs to turn around. How does that look though? Down and then pull off to the... No, I guess it's alright. I mean, it's kind of ugly, but I mean, the city is ugly, so... Doesn't really make much of a difference, does it? Alright, hold on. I need to see where that other area... Oh, I bet you it was over here. It was on this one, right? Oh, there it is! Okay, so this is all the traffic coming down from over here, right? From the Dean Bluffs, Delta's Illicit, Gunboat Willie Hyde, Sturkey Brothers Limited. It's all that traffic trying to get across to get up here. Where are you guys going? This is at the fastest speed too. What the hell? You guys are coming up here to do what? Oh, they're getting on the highway this way? What? Wouldn't it have been easier just to get on the highway from here? Oh, when you're trying to go back the other way. There is no way to do it, is there? Oh yeah, there is, to come up here and then to go back down and off. Yeah.
Redeem game over, man.
So why would they be... Where are you guys going? Hold on. Where are you going? You're an exchange student. Okay, that doesn't help. You're coming in to there, okay. And where is this traffic splitting? Most of it's going this way. To go what? Come over here? Oh, probably to come over here. Okay. Well then, the only other thing that I can think of, and I hate to do this, I really do, is to add more lanes.
2 million tokens and now has 11,207,182,764 tokens. Slots all.
I mean, they're still going to get blocked up here, but this should hopefully at least push that through a little faster and get people to where they want to go without it clogging up too much, I think. There's not much else that I can do about this cloverleaf, short of making this larger, and at that point, I don't want to confuse the AI more than absolutely necessary. So this Concord Highway, for example, being 2 lanes, it's only a 2-lane one-way, so you either turn left or you turn right. It looks like predominantly everybody's turning right. So, or okay, I said, and now everybody's starting to turn left as well. Yeah, because they have the right-of-way and there's no lights here too. So you know what? I may have to put a light in here. Damn, that sucks. But it's going to be smarter because I need Tie Stick Street to be able to stay fairly clean and moving. I'm probably actually, yeah. So the vast majority of... Hold on, I have to turn this audio down. The music volume's almost all down anyway. So let me turn this down a little bit more. That's a little bit better. Now I can hear you guys too. The vast majority of these streets were set up without street lights at all. So if you look, there are very low or very rare places. For example, that one doesn't need a street light. This one probably doesn't need a street light either.
This
Well,
is
like here.
1,920.
You would think, but however, the weird part is on console, you kind of have to take some of the logic that you think you would normally use in the real world and flip it on its head. This is all coming off the highway. This can actually have a light. This one doesn't need a light. I don't want to have lights too close to each other. But what I will do is you stop and you stop. So the best way to kind of control traffic in City Skylines, at least on console, is to utilize one-way streets, stop signs, because they will pause and stop, just like right here. The bikes have the right of way, but each car will stop and just stop and go. Obviously, time lights. Now, there's no way to time. There's not biphasic lights or anything like that. You can't change it to where you have pedestrians go first or any of that stuff on console. You can on PC with mods. Even through the Steam Workshop, you can. So that is something that can be done. Well, I'm hoping we can get more people in here relatively soon. It's not like we don't have an issue with housing. We have more than enough housing. And the negative numbers down here reflect all of the death wave we're currently dealing with. So I'm at the point now in the simulation to where this is as far out as I can go. The only other option I have is to stare at a piece of ground, or stare up at the sky. I can zoom out here and where is it? Come on. Oh, I guess no, it's going to be this way. You want to basically you want to zoom into something that you can't see anything moving, and that will speed up the simulation down here. Just because we are so high up in our population, the PlayStation 5 is not having issues. It's not even generating any heat that I can feel. Yeah, there's no heat. So the PlayStation is not even struggling whatsoever. I'm touching the top of it. And it's not struggling whatsoever as far as running all of this, but the simulation itself, because most of it is CPU based, and not GPU based. Nice. Because most of that simulation is based on the CPU. The CPU, which is an APU inside the PS5, is more than enough to handle enough that it can capable of. But it's still going to slow down because it has so many different things it has to run. That's 96,000 agents, plus all of the buses, cars, trains, every other moving item on the board, and that's not counting any other animals that people may have too. So all of those things are going the way that they're going, and at the fastest speed, there is no way to push it any further than this. It is what it is now. We're getting to that point where we can't speed things up nearly as much as I would like it to be. All right, but that all being said, we can go back down here into cinematic mode and kind of keep an eye. This is still, so this is coming off of one of those, probably. Yeah, no, this is near the front. It's really peaceful at night, though, isn't it? I appreciate you guys this week being here for the Biomutant stream, the RimWorld streams, both of which did really, really well as far as numbers. This morning for the Sins Arcade Hangout, I hope you guys like that Hangout, and I'm hoping that if you like that, we can keep working on the next portion of it. I'll work on it a little bit this week, but then I'll follow up and we'll keep working on it. So you guys get to that sneak peek, and if you want to be part of that sneak peek for one of the next projects I'm working on, please consider joining the Sins Arcade Discord. The link is going to be somewhere in chat. As a matter of fact, I'll throw the command in for the link now. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, so join the Sins Arcade Discord. The Discord is a lot more than just gaming, because we are all complex creatures and we have a lot of additional interests beyond and above gaming. So lots of different things in there if you have any number of different interests. And it's the best way to stay in touch and keep up to date with the Sins Arcade channel and everything else that we're doing. So you never know. Like right now, we had the hangout today. We have somebody said, hey, we want to make a meme. So I actually grabbed a great, beautiful 4K picture of inside there. Now you can make a meme off of that.
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord. https://discord.gg/.
We're going to go for roughly about 4 hours today. So I'm only about 36 minutes into today's stream. please like and consider subscribing for more content because there's a lot of different stuff I like to tell. I like to really tell stories if I can get to it. That's really what my big thing as an ancient game master or GM. I love to tell stories, and like this city, the reason why this has grown over 25 episodes is because of the people inside of chat and just the people in my community who have helped me tell the story as it's progressed, as the city has continued to grow and gotten to the point where it's at. Is it the most realistic city? No. Did I kind of go off of what I really off of the path that I originally wanted for this city? Yes, a little bit, but I'm not unhappy with it. It's one of those happy accidents, right? You kind of have an idea or a vision in your head of what you wanted the city to be, but then along the way, you become open to new ideas, new considerable, new ideas, new waves to go about doing something, or you decide no, we're going to change different tactics, or maybe the game forces you to choose a different tactic. So for any of those things, the cities obviously had to readjust. Now, one of the things I would like to point out that I may be doing here relatively soon, and this might actually be the best time to take advantage of it, is we have a lot of skyscrapers, a lot of skyscrapers. So, for example, I'm not entirely sure that I want Gunboat Willie Heights, for example, to have all these skyscrapers. It is a university-style town, and one of the things that we can do, and I think it's under here, is we can turn on high-rise ban. So it restricts the buildings from reaching their highest levels. Any buildings that are already at the high level are going to be deconstructed like that one, and they're going to regrow back in. That might actually be a benefit right now because that'll help spur growth, even with the current death wave we're dealing with. It's hey, Grammy! But it also is going to make it so where this level is going to look more evenly distributed as far as the city heights are concerned. So it's just a matter of trying it out. I was thinking, this is one thing that I was thinking was too bad. Like, I know that there's a lot in Delta's illicit candies, and I really don't mind. That's okay. Honestly, even the ones up here, which is that all part of Dean Bluffs? I'm not sure if it is. Oh, it is. Or most of it is. Most of this is part of Dean Bluffs. So maybe for Dean Bluffs, we don't want all of these skyscrapers either. Yeah, I'm not sure that I do, truthfully. And that might look different. I mean, I might come back and change it. Actually, I will speed the process up because that's gonna delete some things. So, for example, like the ones downtown, we want to keep the ones in Diavante Square. Those fit. They make sense. That there would be a lot of skyscrapers downtown. Bacon-tastic Saturday. Oh, I appreciate you, Andre Vandal. You guys check out Andre Vandal and Sheep, Vandal and Sheep. Let's go there. So let's see, like these, there's not very many skyscrapers out here. I don't know if we want these to be skyscrapers too. Diddley's Donkey Farm doesn't, there's not a whole lot. Like these probably don't need to be either. So we'll go in there and turn those off. We'll turn the high-rise ban off on those too. And however, on these, this kind of looks cool having the skyscrapers on the mountaintop, on the mountainside, just because you can see the different stacks of them. And I think it likes. You're so baked. I did get to go to the dispensary. I've got to go to the dispensary. I'm behind very badly, but I've been focusing on trying to get the job, focusing on all the other stuff, and yeah, it's been a thing. Wait, where did you find the facepalm emoji? I haven't been able to find that in weeks. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that the Soho needs to be as good as with skyscrapers like that, or do you think that those should be killed? I haven't seen that in months. I have been searching for them too. Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think we should
Type it in. Boom. Face bomb winking face with
do you think that we should get rid of the high rises in the Soho? What do you guys think? What do you think, chat? Oh. Oh no. No, the game studio's on fire.
Donate now using the Cash App $Lord of Sin. Other donation options are coming soon. Thank you for your contributions and sub.
Okay, so this is the trolley buses? Are these the trolley buses? I think so. I want to see one of these go by. Let me know if the sound is too loud, guys. I think it is too loud, actually, now that I hear it. I hear it in my stuff. We'll drag this down here. That didn't make a difference. What the heck? Is it ambient? It's a little bit better. Oops. Alright, I want to see one of these trolleys go by. It's really what I want to see. Oh, there's one. There it goes.
Don't hear much from game or TTS.
Oh, you don't hear the game or the TTS? Secured wealth, secured future. We will safeguard your money. Just hand it over and never worry again. Call us for more details at Everheld Holdings, 103-374-8800. Man, I hope that's not actually a real phone number.
I can hear the TTS a little.
Hold on. Guess we're going to have to go to bird power. We'll come back to you, Giraffe. Sky is the limit. From ground up. Invest in your city. Let's build the future together. I kind of like the way that these... Can I fly through here? No, I can't. Oh, no, the bird's stuck. Oh. Steady growth, security, wealth. John F. something. Invest your money safely. Safely. Wow. And it's so tiny, most people wouldn't even realize there was a typo there. Softly. We're going to build this city softly. Softly first. I don't know, the textures aren't that bad, right? That's some pretty detailed texturing.
We built this city.
You know, these people are snazzy right here. Some serious business broker deals have been happening over mimosas and stuff on that rooftop. This is just an interesting part of the city because it's the financial district. The airport is way over past those skyscrapers, right? But then you also have oil right here, just right in the middle, an oil industry. Solar over there. I wonder if I need... Hold on.
https://discord.gg/dfavhn
Do I need... Oh, you're empty. Oh, I can move you now.
These are
Ah,
things that can be done on
cool.
picnic tables, Sin.
Don't listen to sheep. Sheep's a bad... Alright, so the reason I wanted to be able to move that was because I need to be able to move this one too, I think. Alright, so that's good there. Alright, the reason why is because... Remember they said that they couldn't get... There was traffic... Yeah, they can't get... Cars can't get through that because it's a bus-only lane. Alright, so we need to be able to add it as...
Other donation options are coming soon. Thank you for your contributions.
Maybe this one?
And sub. What did you think I meant, Sin, you perv?
I don't know. What'd you say? What is he saying? I don't know. What is he saying? What'd he say? Oh crap, that's gotta get moved.
On a table.
Dang it, that's gonna suck. Alright, that's okay, because then they just need to get into this area. They don't even need to leave. I like that, actually. This is better. It's better this way. Yeah, that works. I think we just solved it. Yeah, I think we just probably solved it. In fact, can we turn this? Let's do that one too. There you go. Oh man, I missed that car that just came in.
A crew of ne'er-do-wells, edgeruners, gangers, and beastly commenters are prepping their weapons.
Oh, it's the commuter bus?
Skillsofts, Cyberdecks, sit.
I don't remember making that bus.
Get the cheddar, son.
Is that inner city?
The screen sheets don't
Bus line 10. Apparently not.
Was sent straight to a
Alright, I need to see trash come into there though. That way I know it's fixed.
Get them. This tea. Thank you for watching.
I need to be able to see trash. Some kind of dumpster, something, some kind of trash truck going in there. Has to go in this way.
Ouch.
Oh. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Biofuel. All right. And you're coming in, and you're probably just going to disappear because you're not going to go all the way through, right? All right. You're picking up.
Did you know there is a playlist for the video
and he disappears. Okay.
Check
Yep.
the channel page for more.
All right, cool. That works. That works. Number one. Well, actually, that is a cheesy way to do this, by the way. That is a very cheesy way to do this. It's a very, very cheesy way to do it. To where you create one ways, and especially for like your service vehicles, because once they do whatever they need to do, you had like so for example, say I don't have a square to do this in. Okay, so say for example, I'm gonna draw this out with the districts really quick. So say I had one district here, but consider each of these little districts that I'm about to make right now as though they were whole tiles. So you can see where the discrimination for this tile would be separate from, say, this tile or even this tile. So each of these would be 3 separate tiles, right? One for residential, one for commercial, and then one for industrial. This is kind of how we're going to build the next city, because it's going to be completely like all exploits. So, for example, like I said, this would be residential, commercial, and industrial. So then what you do is you create one-ways that go from here to here as far as travel. So you have one-ways that go from here to here. You have one-ways off of the highway to go into your industrial, and then also go back out. So the real traffic coming in and out off of the highways are always going to be from the industrial. You're probably going to want to put trains down, maybe cargo, airport, whatever the case may be. They go one way to the commercial, but the residential is completely disconnected from all of these, and the only way that you connect them are by mass transit options, preferably train, just so you can get people moving around. So you have a train connection that goes from residential to industrial, and then maybe a stop over here. So separate trains, one for the commercial and then one for the industrial. And you also put down the park life, because if you put down a park entrance, and then create just the pathway with the park itself. You create the pathway, draw the pathway down on that same area where you draw in where the park is supposed to be, and they'll pay just to walk that distance or ride their bike along that distance. And so you're just making money like crazy, and you're keeping your roads nearly completely empty because, again, any industrial traffic that's going to go to your commercial is going to drop the stuff off, and then they're just going to vanish because they have no way. There's no way to get back to the industrial. So that's real quick. Yeah, it's a real quick thing. It is what it is. No, let's just get rid of that. Here and wait. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of these. Alright, there's that. Okay, got rid of all those. Now... Oh, no. Come on! This is actually starting to look a little calmer. I mean, granted, there's a lot of missing buildings, but they will fill back in. That's not an issue. We're down to 88,000 people. But I think it's just more the death. Yeah, it's just, I think that's more the death than anything else. 66,000 people capacity, buried 48,587. Crematoriums are pretty busy. How is the traffic then? 70%. Heavy here, but it's heavy here because of this. This is obviously always going to be heavy. Just because, oh, it's already nighttime. It's going to be heavy here because this is the only connector off road that comes in. This is downtown, or part of downtown. Why are these? This one's heavy because of the highway. This is flowing, so it's not deadlocked. That's chock-a-block, but we already knew that was going to be chock-a-block. I think these guys are trying to turn. What the hell is going on here? Alright, you guys get a light. Figure it out.
Today's weather for Sins Arcade.
Figure it out.
120 and a low of
Okay.
69 when a pervert comes.
So, yeah, I do have some trains error. Where are you guys going? Alright, now they're turning, they're coming off. They're going there. Do we have a street light here? We probably need a street light here. Probably put a street light there. There's one after that. Do we need another one here? Probably. Gotta be more discerning on where I'm putting these. Unfortunately, you can't keep both of those things open, right? I can't keep the traffic open and then open up the the traffic lights. That's going to be slower just because it's a toll booth and I don't have the automatic toll booth on. I want as much of that income as possible, considering we're hemorrhaging money. By and large, we're hemorrhaging money. But that's because I've also got it on the day-night cycle. For whatever reason, and I'm not entirely sure what I have it set up as, let's change the day back. We'll go back to about noon. There, that works. For whatever reason, the way that I have the budget, or the budget concerned for nighttime, which doesn't seem like it's any.
It's too long to get it all in LOL.
That's what she said. It's too long to get it in, huh? Okay. Hey, we're buying Chirper Air. Let's get that. Oh, I thought that was Chirper Air. Go back up. Well, that's on its way back down. No, that's a lot. Holy cow.
Yup, grinning, squinting.
All right, let's invest in the death care service too.
Zesty.
Yeah.
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord. https://
That was pretty quick investment. Wait, sell it. There we go.
Man, I have heard that often.
Oh no, we're so 910,451 out of 1.5 mil. So we're getting there. Come back and do some more investment soon. The one area I'm not very sure about is Elon Birdsong's Heritage. This one, I may end up. Is this a place building? Oh yeah, this is from Catalina.
Hi Gunboat D. What kind of sheep do you hang out with if you hear that often, Gunboat? Visit Gunboat Willie deep on the waterfront.
Okay.
Bring your hearing protection.
All right. I think we're going to go back over and so I know we had the park coming out this far, but I may, because it's all super dense right here, right?
Other donation options are coming
because it's all super dense out here. What do I have? So it's almost to level. It's already level 3. It's almost to level 4. We have more than enough entertainment, more than enough attractiveness. We're still making income. In fact, I could probably push that to 25, and not it shouldn't hurt us too much. Visitors to speak 57. Are these people using them as ways to get through? I don't think this connects, does it? Oh yeah, it does down here. That's right. But that's a highway. There's no way to get over there from there. I don't think people are going to run that down. Yeah, there's nobody riding that down. So they're only coming in on this from the bike path here. And they're coming in this way. So they're going to be coming in on bike and off bike. This one goes out, but I don't think anybody's actually going in this way. I think this one's... I didn't try to make it as an out only, but this one seems to be an out only. And if they go in this way, then they won't be paying any money to go in. Oh, I saw that guy go in. Okay, never mind. It's few and far between then? Like I saw, there he goes. I saw you. I saw you. Get back here. Get back here, lady. Oh, grab it. Grab it. Ha! Ashlyn Evans. What are you up to, Ashlyn? Huh? Where are you going? Oh, you're going in here? Oh, she's going to work. Okay. Never mind. I stand corrected. Okay. You guys can't hear the music or any of that? Really? They want some more commercial. So what if we throw light commercial there, heavy commercial here, grab more than enough water, we're good there. So that should grow into. That would help. See how well these are growing in. Watch these grow in here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here.
A crew of ne'er-do-wells.
Do you see those planes showing up here?
Armor, gear, skill soft,
oh my goodness! Whoa, wait a second. Hold on.
The entire crew escaped the mega core tower alive.
What the hell?
As much pay data, credits,
hold on. I'm paying attention to these guys. Where the hell are you going? Oh no, that one just disappeared. Oh, no, he's back.
Zesty keeps spamming those double S. She's very proud of herself, lol.
You have no idea how proud Zesty is of herself. I'm sure Zesty's even more proud of the fact that she can actually type somewhat legibly right now. All right, so there we go. Mojnar Manor. This is another one. Mojnar Manor probably does not need high rises.
I pay attention to them too, since smirking face.
So I'm wondering if that will help with some of these noise pollution issues too. Probably, I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Dankberg Heights, right here by the in the university. I think that's accurate. This is the Black Sun Pedestrian District. A lot of these buildings are really small. How does that look from the highway though? Yeah, it doesn't look bad though. Kind of like that. You know what? I don't know. Well, I'll wait for Black Sun to show up. Kiwi's good there. Elon Paul doesn't really have that issue in that area.
You can donate
M
now using the
Dreamlands is
Cash App
basically an
Lord
extension
Option.
of Diamante
Other
Square.
donation options are coming soon.
Well, what is that
Thank you for
behemoth?
your contributions
Skyscraper
and
Bank. Madame Zesty's doesn't really have high rises. This is Gold Woman Investments. Actually, make that a historical building. That's a cool ass building, actually. Yeah, I like that. Nothing in the old industrial, in the Ducky industrial. Yeah, I think that by and large, I don't know. We still have to decide on the Soho one. I think this one looks okay, just because it's on the mountainside, and I think that again, like being able to see those buildings' heights separated out like that, because even the way that it's staggered, like these buildings aren't necessarily any taller than these buildings, right?
This needs to be the new arcade motto. This stream better be a complete waste of time. I paid bad money for this. Join the
I guess so.
Arcade Discord.
Sheep has spoken. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I'm trying to get. I'm waiting on my pin, and I have to go through the last bit of rigmarole there. I did put the Patreon idea per se on the back burner right now, but I'm not. I don't know yet. Hey, so the park leveled up to level 4. We have fishing cabins and hunting cabins. We can't put the fishing cabins down, but we can certainly put the hunting cabins down. So let's go ahead and, for the hunting cabins, I think those do need to be separated out a little further. So maybe we'll throw like some of the small hunting cabins out here, and then the larger ones. Oops. Oh, that works. I hope you're not hunting out along the highway. Fishing cabinet. This is probably going to be more than enough. Academic year is completed for the Maxi Bloch University. Still a level of acclaimed. We haven't gained any additional academic works, but we've lost some additional students year over year, or season over season. Campus attractiveness did go up. Tuition bonus 15, exchange students 12%. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I think that will work. This should be more than enough now to get us to the next level in the Sunset Nature Reserve. Do we need a better name for that? Yeah, we need a better name. What is this? Is this what we chose last time? I don't think so. I don't remember that. That doesn't sound quirky enough. It doesn't sound quirky enough. Sunset Nature Reserve. What? I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, I need a name. Let's get a name for the nature reserve. Did we name it Sunset? I don't think so. I don't remember that. Now we're losing 32,000. It's the traffic. This is all from the traffic. So 55 out of that. 36,000, 3673 entertainment out of 2,000. So we'll easily hit level 5 with no problem at that point. But we need the name. So actually, who was here? Grammy has one. Oh no, Toho Gojira. There we go. Yeah, I feel better. Now I feel better. I feel better now. All right, so maybe the other thing, we don't have any demand for residential yet, but it's because we have plenty of other buildings still growing in. Looks like the death wave is slightly ending a little bit.
Now we
How
just
does
need a nuclear-powered lizard in the park.
Now we do, yeah. I agree. That'd be kind of cool. So here's what Gunboat Willie's district looks like after the high-rise ban. And honestly, I kind of like it better this way. I think it fits a little bit better. So, for example, say we were over here looking down. Yeah. That doesn't look too shabby at all. That does not look bad at all. You see the Delta's illicit candies over here off in the distance. The stuff going up towards the mineral district over here. We've got the other portion. Damn, look at all those helicopters! Holy cow! Like swarm of drones.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Your support means more than you know.
Now that it is, I think this is an elementary school. This elementary school is gigantic.
07. Quote. Listen up, you primitive screwheads. Zesty is
How many floors is that? What? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stories?
At Zesty you got dolphin, gift, owl, and lost your 100,000 tokens. Slotsoul.
Autosave. Looks like a storm's moving in.
At Gunboat Willie you got...
Yeah, it looks like a storm's moving in.
Cyberpunk, and lost your 100,000 tokens. Eyes.
Lots of parking lots. Aw, man, you got really close. Heart Pulse Cyberpunk? Damn. I didn't pause the simulation. Okay. I was gonna say, I didn't pause the simulation. Yeah, a lot of people over on that bike path. Oh, some coming down here. Yep, going down. Healthy weeds. I'll smoke to that. It's only 11 minutes away.
Wind face. Leaf fluttering in wind. A crew of ne'er-do-wells, edgeruners, gangers, and beastly commenters are prepping their weapons, armor, gear, skill softs, cyberdecks, Stazzy Chrome. Zesty made it back from their solo heist with some pay data, that MacGuffin, and a tale of bravado that no one can verify. Results, Zesty, 1,100,000.
I don't think anybody's making money off of this, right?
Since
You did it again.
Round. Ops, I did it again. Grinning, squinting face.
All right. Yeah. Damn, dude, there's so many dead people. Where are you going? Wait, what's on fire now? Oh, returning to depot? Okay. I'm not a professional, but that don't look like that's what the hell's up with that? And this isn't nearly as bad as it used to be, thankfully. That's actually improved dramatically. Remember when traffic used to get really chalked up right here?
To make Sin stop killing people, we need to make him sing "Op I Did It Again" every time someone dies.
But you gotta do it with, you gotta do it, you gotta do it like you're Greek. Opa, I did it again. I think that was a horrible joke, and I should be ashamed of it.
You can donate now using the
I should be.
Cash App dollar
I'm
load
not, but I
option.
should be.
Other donation options are coming soon.
And you should be too.
Thank you for your contributions and sub.
Alright, so how is this? Let's go back to the traffic overlay. I knew this was going to be bad. All these cars coming in, coming up here. That is actually working. That bypass is actually working way better than I thought it would.
Oh, I did it again. The Midwest Britney.
It's a horrible joke. It's not funny. Hey, Indestructible Bill. Oh, Bill, you're here. Bill, I have a question.
Slightly smiling face.
I have gone through in the Gunboat Willie Heights district. I'm not sure if you remember, but there used to be a lot more skyscrapers here. So the Gunboat Willie's district did put in a high-rise ban, and honestly, I think it looks better for it. So my question to you, since it is named after you, good sir, is I don't know that I wanted to do that here because of the way that the mountain breaks the density of them up, but I leave it to you. Do you want to add a high-rise ban to the Soho?
I'm just here for the ride, man.
No. I don't know. Do you think a high-rise ban would look better, or do you think that the actual skyscrapers that are here in the Soho don't look too bad? You tell me. Please tell me, because I already did flex, right? That's why Gunboat Willie doesn't have very many. And I think that this one is a bank. Yeah. So if you look at it now, like this fire tower makes a whole lot more sense because the fire tower can actually spot additional fires if it needs to, or it wasn't going to be able to see any fires all around. No, it's not that they're giving me trouble. I think it does, and it's kind of that San Francisco kind of feel. And it's got the Brooklyn Queens, right? That's the buildings we're using for this area are the Brooklyn Queens buildings. And man, I love the way that. I mean, granted, you get super close, then it breaks down, right? But other than that, man, look at that. Get around the tree. This feels almost like Spider-Man. Spider-Man!
Oh, now.
We're going to do the giraffe anyway, right? We had to. So, yeah, this is what it looks like from the ground. Granted, it's a lot of skyscrapers, but I think, again, and that's why I wanted different opinions. Nobody's giving me opinions.
Flaming pussies made wet after Sin blows his dam.
Holy damn!
Sheep.
I'm gonna follow them. Oh, where are you guys going? Oh, that's not creepy at all. Not one bit. We're gonna follow them. Oh my goodness! Don't mind me. Just walking through.
Join the multi-discipline Sins arcade.
Don't mind me.
https://di.
There's a lot of pedestrian traffic out here. I love it. It's good.
New quote to spam every chamois stream. Thanks.
Too bad I can't spawn one of these vehicles in and drive around. I would totally drive around in one of these things. Absolutely, I would do it. In a heartbeat. I like the way these look. Okay, I know it's going to be kind of cheesy, and I want to say that these are, and I'm probably very wrong. These look almost like German inspired, but I love the way that these are just designed, like the little cutout here in the first floor, right? The little alcove, hangout, chill spot here. The big bay windows, right? I don't know. I just like
You
it.
can
I,
donate now
I just
using the
like them.
Cash App $Lord Offsin. Other donation options are coming soon. Thank
Although
you for your contributions and sub.
I guess they just have plants. I like them though. I like those buildings. I don't know about the hardcore British blue door though. That very European. Giant floodlights on the front. Doesn't look bad. I kind of like that. That's a breakup right there, isn't it? From those types of buildings into this building. And then that's out. So I believe, isn't this? Yeah, that's Exlin's. Back behind, right? Back behind. That's the Exlin School for Gifted Vegetables. That's the farming complex that we have. You can totally tell these are European speed limit signs. 50 kilometers an hour. Diddley's Donkey Farm is out this way. Because here's one of the only skyscrapers that's actually in Diddley's Donkey Farm. This is the bare edge, the top edge of it, the northern part, or what we consider up on the mountain.
Jerome.
No, this is way too big to be Jerome.
Where's Rusty grinning, squinting face?
Jerome is cool as hell because Jerome still actually, like, you can see where a lot of the older buildings still stand. You can see where the jail, like parts of the jail, are still there. You can see where the bars were. There's a toilet sitting out in the middle. Yeah, it's kind of crazy if you actually do ever go out to Jerome, Arizona. It's very, very cool to be able to see a city that's basically it's a time capsule. That's the easiest way I can describe it. It's worth paying to park your car for a few hours in the parking lot. That there's a paid parking lot, and then walk around. Because you could probably see most everything outside of the stuff in. Oh, Jerome the giraffe. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up now.
From the show The Friendly Giant Face with Tom. A classic.
Wow, there is a lot of traffic out here. A lot of pedestrian traffic. I love that. That's good to see. I like to see that. All right, so we're gaining people back again. That's a good sign. We are gaining a little bit of money back.
Rusty the Rooster Face with Tom.
So yeah, I think we'll leave that there. What is that? Tower 69. Oh, that's right. That's right. I know we were also talking about building a farm, a fishing complex out here. Yeah, making a fishing complex out here because there's salmon and tuna in the river, which makes no sense. Just roll with it. The salmon makes sense.
AKA dirty old cock.
Okay, I don't think there's much I can do here regarding this. I don't really think that there's anything I can do on this one because of the way that pulls in. The only thing I could probably do is make that's a four-way lane. So the only other thing that I could do on this one would be to shrink this road back down. Into that.
Damn, thought that would get in.
Yeah, I think this might be the better bet. And they're automatically put the lights in. I don't have any control over that, I don't think. Oh no, because there are no lights there. Maybe we should put a light there. I don't think we can we? No, we can't because of this, because of the trains. Okay. Should help a lot of people. They're coming in, they're coming across. Should I put... I can't though, not here, and I gotta get it over the trains. The only other thing that I could do would be to put, like, out here. Yeah, I think I will. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna put a two-way toll booth.
Fun fact, you can donate now.
They're gonna use this highway, they're gonna pay the toll to go this highway.
Other donation options are coming soon.
And then we want this one.
Pink waving.
4-lane, two-way with highway. Boop, 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 boop. Wait.
Hi, Marty.
Hey, Marty. Welcome in, Marty. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I didn't see you. Didn't see you come in. I apologize, Marty. Let's get Marty's thing in here. Welcome in, Marty. You guys check out Marty if you haven't already. He's also a great content creator, variety content creator, and if I remember correctly, you stream sometimes with some of your family members. If I remember correctly, pretty sure.
Content, adventures, and more.
And the power's gonna jump, right? Power can jump. Oh, I guess not. You son of a biscuit. So we can put in offices. Offices won't require any traffic, and that will still get the power to jump. Come on, jump, power, jump. Can we get those buildings to grow in? What are you guys doing right here?
Baldur's Gate 3 with
ooh, that's pretty cool. You know what? I really have to seriously try to give that game an actual chance. I don't know that I don't know. See, my problem is not so much that giving that game another chance, is the fact of sticking with it. I have an issue being able to keep focus with any kind of fantasy games, and it's been that way for quite a long time. Otherwise, I would love to, because I know that you can play a multiplayer, and it'd be really good to kind of get back into something a little closer to the tabletop experience again. Even if I can't do the true tabletop experience, it'd be something. Come on. Guys, move it. Move that traffic. And then it's filling up here. You guys are getting through that, okay? Here comes one of the monorails. And you go turn right. That's a lot of people. Damn, there's a lot more ridership on the monorail than I thought there was. Would you live in a city with a monorail? Oh, that's a really good question. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on! Question mark. Okay. Then there we go. All right, so we'll throw that in there. There is a pole.
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
Drink. Let's go ahead and put it on back on cinematic camera. We're about 6 minutes late with nip time, but I only asked because I used to ride the tram in Phoenix considerably often. Quite a lot, in fact. And I had a lot of fun riding the tram. Holy blue sky. Blue sky. I don't know what the hell that was. Holy traffic. Damn, that's a lot of traffic. I wish I could make some of these things a little bit more realistic, but maybe we will do that with the next area. Damn it. So they're doing pretty good. How are they doing? Trolley, tram. Trolley is doing... Trolley's doing 262 passengers. Metro... Monorail, 156 passengers. Line goes up. How many people are at that one? There's a decent amount of people at this stop, too. Oh, these people are all getting off. Okay. So it's because it is the end of the line. But I thought we had more than one monorail line. Apparently we don't. I mean, most of the levels inside of this area, the buildings are not that big. It's only this portion where they become skyscrapers again. But that kind of still fits in with the Diavantes. Like, this could be, if we wanted it to, could be. Yeah. What's this park doing? 16, 16. Uh-oh, crime. How is that even possible? The damn police station is right there. 9 out of 9 police cars in use. Are we not... did we defraud the police department? What the hell's going on? Oh, I guess we did. Okay, that's fair. That tracks. We'll bump their budget up to 69%. And maybe they'll be happier now. Oh, that seam does kind of ruin it. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, maybe. I tried to get these seats down with the trees into a good spot. I felt like I did pretty decently there. I mean, it's not... It's the limitations of... It's the limitations of console. Can I put one of the other ones down? And that's in the pedestrian. Make something fun for kids. Oh, I can't because this apron is blocking it. Damn. Okay. I was hoping I might be able to. At least put some trees down over there for the kids. Here, you get a big yew tree, I think. There it goes. There it is. Bam. That works. That works for me. How is the airport doing? We haven't even checked that. 1,200 per week. 3 of 3. Attractiveness score 1,020. Weekly passengers 198. Let's go back into that because I clicked away. So our flights are not doing as well in August as we hoped. Income is dramatically now lower than our expenses. Is it because we're charging too much for the plane tickets? No, I don't think so. Okay, I think we're... Come on. Alright. Still no residential demand, which I honestly don't know that we're going to get any residential demand. Why did Mojonar Manor... Why do they still have so many... Wait, why do they still have so many? I said no on that one, didn't I? Yeah, high-rise ban. So why are these other ones here? Why is this one still here? It's not a... Because they're offices? Are offices somehow... Really? Huh. Our offices somehow, like, they miss out on that policy? It doesn't affect them? That's kind of weird. That's kind of strange. Why do we have a giant gap here? Oh, we do have a gap. Oh, okay. All right. Those buildings will never, they'll come back when they come back then. So I'm wondering if we're hitting like a saturation point where we're going to bounce and fluctuate between 100,000 and then dip back up and down. It's not a matter of building more housing because there's no demand for the housing. They're not going to want it. The only way to create more demand for that is going to be adding on to the commercial or the industrial demand, which the industrial demand is going back down. So, it's more just playing patience. There's another group of fires over here. Do we have fire spreading on? Is fire spreading on? All right, we'll disable fire spreading. That way it can't spread anymore. So what I'm thinking is we still need to build into this area over here. I might put some residential over on this side, but I might need now, because of the demand for the commercial, I might actually be putting commercial out in this area instead. I know that we wanted to continue to grow in this area, so what we'll probably end up doing now is we'll probably start expanding these further out and making them all separated up further out, although that's a gigantic nature reserve. So maybe not. Maybe we cut it in half and we take, portion this half here and turn this all into the nature reserve, at which point we can turn this into additional...
Tragic end of the kitties he killed in RimWorld.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's what sorrow tastes like. French vanilla coffee. Close enough. Close enough.
Quote 402.
Okay.
Quote 402 news flash film at 11. Chamois, flaming pussies made red.
So these are doing really well. I doubt very much that these people are going to be utilizing any of this.
Grinning, squinting face.
How is this doing though? All right. Wow, it is making money. It is making money. Maybe we can push it to 30 bucks. Yeah, I'll push it to $30. The only thing that I didn't put out here, which I probably should, are going to be... Oh, I did, yeah. This is actually a really good idea. Hold on. Is it this one? Yeah, hotels. We have the rental cabins. All they require is... Alright, yeah, so we'll go here, and then separate out, and... 2 of those? Maybe, what, 3? We'll try 3 of those. That might actually draw some additional people in, too. What do you mean, not enough scenic? Are you kidding me right now? 24 is 75. What do you mean 0 is 75? Alright, well then, you can come over here. Ooh, that'll work. You want to play this? I can play that game too. There you go. You can sit over here. What is this one now? Alright, and now no scenic. What, the park recreation thing is not scenic enough for you? Alright, we'll drag you over here. It's probably better off right here. Is that a cross between the two? So it's one, but not the other. Well, this one I can fix, though. So, for example, we can do this one, and let's grab...
Last year, Horse Economy 3 smashed PC sales records and took the industry by storm. Now the hit Equine Economic Simulator has a new expansion that delves into the cutthroat world of real estate. Horse Economy 3, Stable Markets. Can you work your way from lowly horse to be the head of a major real estate empire? Can you spin your holdings into
There.
$1 billion conglomerate?
Tell me you're not going to get that now? That's what I thought. 47 to 75, my ass.
Spreadsheets have never been hotter. Pre-order now.
Okay, looking at all of these, that's the one thing we said we were going to do too. We've got to start looking through a bunch of these because we have a bunch of hotel locations in the modded hotel chain. So let's go here. That's doing okay. We can go up to $77 at that one. This one, I can't see. 50% popularity. I think we'll leave that alone. 44%. Why is this? Why? So maybe instead what we should do is... Do we get rid of... that and then move them over? All right, and then since we're already doing something like that one over there, then we can come over here and add more of these over here too. All right, why not? Might as well. Get a giant forest preserve. Oh, come on. Zoom out, Sin. We heard you like big holes, so we've decided to get a big hole for you right here. We're going to throw that big hole right down over here. Just the way big holes are supposed to be. Oh, that's off. Okay, we're going to move that back. Oh, no. That'll work. We'll go. Should I ask questions as to why there's light down here? That you can see light further down there? Should I ask? Is that where's that light coming from? Where? It's not in the sun, is it? Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. All right. So now that we've put those in, that did nothing for.
At the end of the tunnel.
Why? I don't understand why. So, looking at these, you can see the sightseeing is maxed out, but with a great view, shorelines or forests, public transportation connections are a plus.
Into the light, Carol Ann.
So, all right, maybe we need to throw.
Since sees light at end of hole, has flashbacks to being born. Oh, Mao.
Maybe.
Sheep.
I wasn't born, I was hatched, baby. That's how I roll.
Check out this crazy, wonderful new creator. https://www.youtube.com/chanel/ucotujay5spppvgqehxiz5mcfafa. Please check out Andre Vandal for amazing looks and video in No Man's Sky and other games. www.youtube.com/.
Oh, I guess that's the first one in the series.
Head pats. Fifi.
Fifi. Feifei. All right, now are you happy? Huh? Son of a biscuit. 26 out of 75, my ass. What about you? 32 out of 75. I think you guys are just crybabies now. What about you? 49 out of 75. It doesn't make any damn sense. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm Like, there's some weird fundamental breakdown for me. Why? Is it because there's not more of a forest over here? Is that what it is? Do we need more of a forest? Horse chestnuts? Roasting on an open fire? Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Where is it at? Where is the... Okay, I guess... So we'll go there. Oh, there they are. Size. That's max strength. Come down one. Oh, page up and page down. Oh. That's a lie. That's a bold-ass lie. There is no page up, page down. All right, throw some of those in. Throw some of this in. Come back over. What is that? That is live oaks. Throw some live oaks down. Skip the palms. Eastern cottonwood. Throw some of that down too. Skip the coconut tree. Skip the California palm. We don't want boreal pines. I can talk. Probably not, but I will try. And Corsican pines? Maybe. Sugar maples? Alright, let's see how that works. It's gonna be it looks prettier than it did, that's for sure. 44 is 75. We're getting somewhere now. 48 is 75. Alright, that'll kind of help out a little bit. And now with the way that those are set up, now when they go up to 73, we can go up to roughly about the 75% on here. Same thing with this one, 67. We'd probably go up to right around there. And then look at the rest of... I think we're good as far as that's concerned. It's already starting to look a little bit better. Now it's starting to look like a quiet, cozy place, I think. I think so. I think so. In fact, we'll take a walk as our giraffe and scout this place out, shall we? Yep, nothing suspicious or out of code whatsoever right here. Just as we walk in. Not one bit. Oh, I can't read that. Okay. Mind your head. Mind your head. Put your head down. All right. Hey, those are all the zoos, because there's no bathrooms for the nature reserve. I guess they just mean literally that they want you to go to the... Just go to the bathroom. That's what they want you to do. Just go out and pick a tree. These look pretty cool up here, though. People are setting up. I can see inside that person's tent. Coming down this way.
Wait, are you cremating campers?
Not yet. I know we have a lot of bonfires. They like fires. What can I say? They're big fans of Beavis and Butthead. Big giant fans. Okay, and we'll come back over this way.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe me either. That makes two of us.
Those aren't bonfires.
No. We're dealing
fusion face with towels.
Nuclear fusion. I don't think we fusion the nuclear at all. Yeah, I think it's a nice area. We have a lot more to grow in if we want.
Did you give him speed low?
No. No, I did not. I think I just whenever you take over one of the pawns or you put up one of the men.
Hippo has a mental meltdown. Does that mean it went hypocritical?
Yes.
Join the
Yes, it does.
Discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
Yes, it does. Damn, there's an awful lot of birds over here. Why are they all seagulls? Why? Does Colossal Order not know how to make any other birds but seagulls? Like, are they all coming over from here from the lake? Is that what's going on? Are they all... coming in from the...
Zesty
Remember, the speed's
successfully
also
added
jazzed up to the
400
high
employees.
speed too. But when you take over an animal, when you take over and create a little creature for yourself, doesn't matter what it is, could be any of the other ones. They all move faster than they probably should. And then like the bird can zoom around, but the rest of them, like this one runs faster than most, but it's also because of the gate. Right, if we go here, this is still running faster. Let's catch them up, but let's get them catch up. So I'm still going to outpace them. And then I can double jump as well. Although the neck on this poor cat, I don't get it.
Thank you for your
But even here,
contributions and sub.
going into as a person, yeah, see, I still outpaced them. I still outpaced them. All right, how are we looking? 331 people moving in. We're down to 2.5 mil in the coffers. We're losing a little bit of money right now. I don't know how you guys are having criminal issues, considering the CIA is right here. Maybe they're part of this. We're selling this steelworks. Although, isn't it just a pile of minerals? Isn't that what it is? Somebody's stealing our minerals that are just hanging out in the open, where people can just walk over and grab a handful. How dare they? How dare they?
More than you know, even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy. The
How
arcade
dare
advance.
you?
07.
Whoa, what the hell is Saban? Oh, we just found something out. Saban Adams is in prison? And their car is parked over there? Hey, maybe there is a story here after all. Maybe there is a story here after all. I go look at the car parked across the street, and it points right back to Saban Adams. Saban Adams, I would go search for Saban Adams. Saban Adams is here inside the prison. That's Kathleen Phillips. Who are you? You are Stephanie Mason. Who are you? Heather Parker. It's just a... Oh, Robert Green. I was going to say, is there all just females in this prison? What the hell? Pierce White. Aubrey Price. William Williams.
Did you know there is a playlist for the video you're watching?
Oh, these people are visiting? Wait, if they're visiting... Look, you're visiting prison, but you're dressed... You're that's what it is. That's what it is. They only visit prison. Anytime that you have to dress up like this, you're just visiting. They're just visitors. You're just visiting. Well, what is a kid doing in here? What the hell? Is you dabbing? You're dabbing, aren't you? You're dabbing. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Oh, you're not dabbing. You're just rubbing your shoulder. Okay. And you don't know how physics works. Wow, that was interesting. That was quite interesting. And now the crime element's gone. Is the car still there? Where was that at? Yeah, the car is still there.
So wait, are they visiting?
I don't know. Hold on. Owner is Saban Adams, who is unemployed, and they have a fancy sports car. Visiting. Oh, they're visiting the prison. But their car is here. Which has got to be... Too bad I can't Google map it. Because the prison's here, right? Their car is here. And the prison's here. Do we have a... We don't even have mass transportation that goes out this way.
My girl's face with Tom.
Like there's nobody... Like there's no mass transit options to come out this way. I'm really curious. Now I'm all invested.
We have family week every year. Face with Tom.
The Summit residence. So she lives here. Saban Adams lives here. Oh no, here. At the Summit residence. I guess we'll make it a historic building. For 12 highly educated people live here. 4 well-educated. 1 educated and 0 uneducated. The Summit residence. So maybe because they're highly educated, they're part of the criminal element? Maybe? Question? Profit? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Of course, they live in balling out of control. Look, all of these pieces are starting to fit. And I'm not even Maynard James Keenan. I know the pieces fit. Ew, average land value is $2 per square meter over here in Belson's Bare Bottom Minerals. That sucks.
Crime only. LOL.
I guess so. I mean, as one does.
Fun fact, you can donate now.
As one does.
Lord Offsin. Other donation options are coming soon.
How are you doing over there?
Thank you for your contributions and sub.
Profit? Damn, they need 520 uneducated workers? I don't think you're going to come across that. 344 out of 81 highly educated jobs. Everybody. Well, we prioritize education in the city. That's important to us. Right? That is very important, I think. What is the education? So, more than enough. 76,000 graduated citizens from elementary school. 64,657 graduated citizens from high school. From university.
It's part of their benefits package.
Does that match pretty close? 56,000. Oh, that's a good question. Hold on. So go back out from there, right? How do I get out of that? Do I get out of it? How do I get out of this? I'm trying to do it with just the mouse, and I guess you don't. I guess you just don't. Okay. Nope. That's not what I want. Claim. No difference. Toga parties. Campus is doing what the campus is doing. There's not much I can do. Oh, it's because this is open. That's why. So if we go back in. Nope. We go here. Policies. So the only policy for the high-tech secure industry, is 4.0. I don't know that I want that though. Oh, you're right. All industrial workplaces are for well and highly educated citizens. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. I don't know how much this is going to affect this though. All right, we're going to have to stay out here in the clouds for a bit because that's the only way to get besides, like I mentioned before, like we connect right here. That'd be boring as hell. Whereas if I pull out, if I move up into the sky and get rid of the labels, this will hopefully speed up a little bit faster. Regrettably, you can't change it because if I go into cinematic mode, it drops the speed back down to the 1 tick versus 3 tick. But yeah, see, this plane's still hauling it. That plane is still coming in like crazy. See how well that actually does. I'm not sure how that's actually going to affect the industrial areas. I guess maybe you're right because of the saturation, perhaps? What is the policy on that again? Increase production output by 50%, reduces workplaces by 30% per zoned industry. We almost have, we have 26, basically 26,000 households. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how. Like, there's two of them right here, right? One, this is the DLC industry, and this is generic. Well, not generic, but specialized from the base game. It doesn't look like it's hurting the Belson's Bare Bottom Mineral. What about Pants Optional Mineral Company?
Quote 402 News Flash Film at 11, Chamois, flaming pussies made wet after Sin blows his dick.
Oh, that's right. It's supposed to be Jerky
Town
Brothers,
saved
isn't it?
from
I think.
sticky
Oh, that's just
situation.
that. It
Shit,
has to be
rude.
this. Where's the actual... Where is the... Did I not put one down? Or is that all part of Gunboat Willie Heights? It is all part of Gunboat Willie Heights. Oh, okay. I thought it was his own. And that's part of Dean Bluffs. Okay. It's just the industrial, like the pants optional is not actually, it's not actual active. So this is supposed to be for one of the DLC industries, for the mineral DLC industry, which we probably should turn this one into. I think it has more than enough still, but I don't know which one actually has more. This one doesn't look like it has as much. Right? That one, oh no, there's a giant amount here. So that's actually taking from it? It never used to. They must have updated that. They had to have updated that. Now I have questions. What about up here? Oh, yeah. So they do use it. Wow, they updated that. That didn't used to be that way. They updated that. Interesting. How are these buildings doing, though? Oh, because they're max level. They're always going to be max level because they're specialized. Okay, that's right. Looks like the death wave is nearly done-ish.
The policy is the only thing that adjusts for education, but it takes the 30% from forestry, farms, etc.
Okay, so if that's the case, then looking at it this way, $8,000 from the DLC industries is the expenses, but we're almost breaking. Actually, we're making more money. That was a good call. I usually stay away from the Industry 4.0 just for that reason. But man, farming is making tons more money now. Oh, we got to add the warehouses. We do have to do that. I guarantee you that's another way to add some additional money, but I need to be smart about how I place them. Forestry, oil. Commercial.
A crew of ne'er-do-wells,
Public transport's bringing 32,000 by itself? Holy hell. Is that right?
The city of Sin.
Oh, it says 20 here. Oh, because the sightseeing bus tour is part of that too.
Zesty was sent straight to a cold
20,088.
Thankfully, the
Is it
Repo
835? Where is the other amount coming from
time.
then? Wait a second. 32. That's a big. 12,000 is a giant difference. There's no way we're getting 12,000 of that from the sightseeing bus tours. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Damn, liberal arts college. Well, I'm hoping that eventually we're going to get to the point where we can lower the taxes across the board here. But right now we're still upside down. We have more expenses coming in than, or at least at this tick on the game. So let me see, how is that actually hurting up with the traffic though? All right, so let me ask you this then. Now we're back to profit. So then if that's the case, maybe there is one more policy that I need to consider, and that would be the automated toll. But I lose 30% of all the income, so basically 30% of what that's the couple thousand that we're getting in every month or every week. That would speed things up, speed the cars going through them though. So let's try that and see if that hits our bank too much. That just means that basically they just go on through. They don't stop. So it's like having the pass that the cameras read as your car goes over it, or infrared, or however there's a couple of different ways that they read. So that's what that does, is give you one of the passes. Looks the money's went back up to 44,000. 47. We have this whole area to build into as well. We want. Can I zoom in on these trees? 54. Oh, that's a cool crest. Just barely cresting the hill. 54, 54, 361. Gaining more people back too. Oh, now we're losing money again. Still no or residential demand. So I'm wondering if, I mean, we hit over 100,000. I know we can get back to that.
Fun fact, you can donate now using the Cash App.
I know we can get back to that.
Other donation options are coming soon. Thank you for your contributions and sub.
296, 274, 404, 38. 17 vehicles and only 38 passengers? The hell? Those are just bus lines. Trolley bus lines. Okay, so they're filling up pretty much instantaneously. Damn, what's up with that? Just drop off the... I did not terraform. You can tell what some of the areas I got really lazy, and this is one of them. I tried to do some of the slopes for these roads and things like that, but some of the buildings just did not get well. Did not go well. Hey, we're starting to get a little bit of demand again. Now that's going to fill up. We already have buildings that need to be rebuilt, so it's going to be a while before this fills back up again. But we're back over 90,000 again, and these are coming at a consistent rate where they're pretty much good to go. They're pretty much grabbing them all at once. Let's follow you, shall we? Let's try that again and follow you, shall we? Where's your right? You're on a set path anyway. You're on a set path anyway. It's probably better this way. See these people getting on? Honestly, I think we'll probably go for about another hour today, just because I already streamed earlier today and I still have to go. I have food I have to go cook. I have food I have to cook because I'm gonna for tomorrow, prepping for tomorrow. But I think I'm gonna order some pizza tonight. I have not had pizza in several months, and I am been craving supreme pizza. So the trolley buses actually will move more people than I thought that they were going to. Especially when there's already buses on this line as well, or on this same road. Where are these people going? Where are you going? You guys are going this way. Oh, so they're all coming back down and going out? Or are they just going into this area? See, there's all kinds of areas, houses out here that haven't grown back in. And I'm willing to bet that there's more down in this way as well. Yeah. That's my thought, at least. Why does it look like it's struggling? I see... Like, is it because of the graphics? What's going on there? What if I zoom out? There you go. Let's do it that way. Okay, it looks like... Okay, the commercials are, it was actually an interesting one. Was an interesting commercial. Man. Alright, you know what? I don't care if you can go. Do I need to break up the zoning on that? I think I do. Select. There. That way other buildings can grow in. I don't want them to, I don't want 2 flex gyms right next to each other. That's kind of stupid. Like, these probably don't even need to be like that either. That we can go to. Sorry, guys. I should be dezoning them, is what I should be doing. Right? Because now all these old people are now just walking off on their own. Eliza Jackson, unemployed. Carol Ward, unemployed. Sin's just taking my job. They're just taking my job. Bowling alley. Bowling alley. You better not be the same exact building. If you're the same building, I'm killing it. Please don't be the same building. Please do not look like the same building. Okay, so I will do the dezoning now. So what if we dezone just like that? What are you gonna do now, fool? Huh? What are you gonna do now? That'll give them more time to be able to figure it out and go from there. It's actually the smarter way to do it is to actually, I mean, if you're in a rush, go ahead and destroy your building. If you're not in a massive rush, then your best bet is to dezone a portion of that out. So now there's going to be a spot just like there was over here, where there's going to be that little separation, and now we could always go back in after they built back in and build another one too. So they still want more residential. Maybe we go this route and then put these 2 in, and then these 2 in here as well. That'll make small buildings, but it'll get something. So now, what did that grow in? A tea and biscuits cafe. So it's a little bit more variety, and I think, honestly, to me, that works better, having that variety. Mimi's Cafe. And then over here, so the Flex Gym now has this small building right next to it. Little seafood with... Oh, little diner. Little fish diner. Okay, I don't like the fact that they're across the street, but that'll work. It's fine. We need more places to serve the fish that we fish out anyway. So I'm not too upset with that. What is this now? Cafe Paris. Let's see how that looks. It's going to be another Mimi's Cafe. All right. Well, you can't win them all. You can't win them all, apparently.
Quote 35.
Damn it!
Shockingly not horrible. Wait, am I a brony? Delta 1.
Oh no!
46,
Oh no! The policy finally caught up with us. Damn it!
Yes, Delta. Winking face with
Oh, Delta's here. Wait. Oh, I thought Delta was here. Don't do that to me. Oh crap, and I can't see. 3 out of 8 highly educated, 8 out of 0. So we don't have enough educated people across. I guess that's gonna have to figure itself out. That might actually put a little bit of a kerfuffle on everything.
I'm a happy sheep. I got BBQ lamb ribs for dinner.
Oh.
Time to eat myself.
Barbecue ribs. We have some too. I think Muse is going to cook those. Because I was going to help her. That was part of the prep that I was talking about earlier. But I think she wants to cook them herself. I don't know yet. Damn. I hope that doesn't actually come back to bite me in the ass, truthfully. How is that on finances? Well, now we're losing more money? Are we losing money? I can't.
Hey, at Sin's Arcade, you picked up a new sub. Your count went up.
It went back up? Nice! Yes! I appreciate whoever subbed. Alright, let me check the poll, by the way. Wow, 100%. If you lived in a city with monorail and or trams, would you ride them often? Nice. Most 100% said yes. To me, I prefer that. But again, I'm a mass transportation guy. I don't have a problem with letting somebody else do the driving. And truthfully, I mean, like I said, I've lived in cities that have trams, never trains. I have lived temporarily in like a city with a metro.
On vote grinning squinting
But
face.
yeah. Yep. All right, so
1. Yup, I use public transit every day to go to work.
SkyTrain.
When I'm in Vancouver, BC, I'm on the SkyTrain.
Nice. All right, let's check our hotels. So we're going to start from the very top. 100% popularity here at the Budget Hotel, which is that one right there in the middle, right here. 100%. Oh, this is the one right by the zoo.
You can donate now using the Cash App
And that's still not even charging the full
Other
price, is it?
donation options are
I'm
coming
not sure.
soon.
It's everything. All the
Thank you
stats
for
for
your
this are maxed
contributions
out,
and
and I
such.
can't see because
DD.
chat's in the way.
Join the multi-discipline
Because chat's in the way. Meow, 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 meow. Aw, what the hell? Oh yeah, see, let's raise this up to that. That will help pop some money. Let's go here to the Chamois Alpha Rental Cabin.
Sin can't handle trains on the ground. Don't give him hope with SkyTrain's Zesty rolls. We're in the way again, everyone face with Tom. Lol.
43 is 73. We're not even charging the full price for this. We could at least go up a little bit here. 68%. We could probably go to right here. Okay. The Old Inn. Why is this so massive? 75%. We could probably go to here. Prote Plains Town Hostel. 85%. It's actually at a good bit. The rental cabin over here by Fruit Glen. Looks like that's Fruit Glen. 29%, they're good right where they're at. This one out here by that is doing better, so we can probably go up one more here. Is that it? I thought we had all the rest of these. I guess so. I guess it is all of them. Oh, no, there's more. Roadside Motel. Over here. 22%, 55, so we can go up one more maybe. And then small hotel over here. 72%.
Just about choked on my lamb hearing Sin yell, why is it so massive, rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, come on, look at how this, like, I can't change the UI size. It is what it is. 70%, we'll go to there. I do like that the scroll wheel works. 83%, we could probably go to that. Town Hostel, 72%. Town Hostel, 36% is fine. So that's it. So right now we're bringing in $4,700, $4,500 per week, but we're spending so much money. We're spending way more money than we really need to.
400, is that big enough? Ducky, May 31st, 2025.
We have 27,000 tourists in the city, but our hotel capacity is only 695. We are woefully undercovered. Woefully.
Quote 402.
69% average popularity out of 80. So we need to get this up in order to be able to level up to level 4. Okay. Got it. Okay. So that's something we're probably going to focus on next Saturday as we continue to work on that, because now with the cities at a big area, maybe we don't continue to build on just because we don't have any residential demand, and the only real demand we have is for commercial. But I'm willing to bet if we do consider more commercial demand, then, for example, like we put in maybe more commercial across the board here. You know what I mean? I put commercial in where I can put commercial in, and that will hopefully maybe get some more people who want to move in as well. This area, like I said, will probably come back, and we may make all the residential stuff on this side and just continue to crawl up the mountain. I'm not entirely sure. I don't. Maybe I might put a poll inside the Sins Arcade Discord so that we can kind of discuss. But we're at a point now, at a salient point, where the only other things that we're basically going to be following after are going to be like the monuments. We don't have any of those unlocked. And so in order to get the monuments, for example, you need to have all of the other things locked in place. So for example, the fusion power plant, if we wanted to unlock that one, even though it costs $1 million to unlock, there's a number of other buildings that you need to be able to build first. So I want to say that, is that under city
Got
info?
enough medical? If that's lacking, people stay away.
Oh, we have plenty of medical. That's not an issue. We have more than enough medical. And you can see all the... I guess maybe we don't have enough medical? Or is it just death care? That's health care, that's death care. The color, the saturation for these buildings, oh, it is changing. Oh, that's healthcare and death care. So these aren't changing much. If they're in the light blue,
Fun fact, you can donate
their
now
average
using
health
the
is
Cash App
80%, which is
option.
not bad
Other
overall.
donation options are coming
Um,
soon. Thank you for
but
your
looking at like
contributions and sub.
that's all. Well, we don't have a hospital over here, I don't think, right? Yeah, we don't have a oh no, we do have hospitals. We have that one and we have this one. That's a major hospital. This is a helicopter pad for the hospital. So that's all covered for a good chunk of this area because there's more than enough for this one right here, this high capacity hospital. They can treat 800 patients. There's no way that there's 800 people. Like how many people live in Monar Manor, for example? 5,571. Is it over capacity though? That's all this area. Dankberg Heights, maybe. Maybe we do need to add more. So why don't we put that then? The closest place, the safest place to actually put another one might be, do we want a large healthcare hospital? All right, we'll try it that way. But I'm not sure necessarily that is it going to be that? 65,000 for each of those. There's a large hospital here, same exact hospital. Do they need them over here as well? Do I take that out? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, no, I can't because the... Erg. Okay, that won't work. All right, so we go to a slightly smaller hospital. Mildly smaller hospital. Nope, that won't work. And that won't fit in there either. We'll go even smaller. We'll go right... Nope, there. And we will turn, since I realized that this... Stop it, Sin. There we go. This one's not accepting people. So now we'll make sure it does. So now we'll make sure that that cemetery can accept more people, and that means that you're going to start seeing more... There we go. They're coming out. Let's see where they're going. Picking up a dead person from the King residence. We'll turn this on so you guys can see where the route is. Oh, there's no way for me to do that with this on? Aw. Ma. And of course he has to run into all the traffic coming off of the cargo freight line. This music's pretty chill. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, good. It's good, it's good, it's good. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Do you build cities? Share them with us. These people are picking up the dead. Bring out your dead. Zooming around here. Oh, he's going to pick him up. He's going to do it. He's going to do it, chat.
Traffic doesn't matter. Corpse isn't going anywhere.
Now with that attitude, they're not. Now they're going to go pick him up. Wait, you're in a van. Can't you just shove a bunch of them into the back? Like, wouldn't it be better to go pick up a bunch of them at once instead of just one at a time? No wonder we're having a giant issue. They're only picking up one single body at a time. What the hell is that about? How about the crematorium? Crematorium complex. Okay, yeah, they got cars. Oh, that police car disappeared. What about you? Where are you going? You're going out here. Damn, you were going quite a distance. Oh, you disappeared. All right, you're gone. Luxury hearse. Going out, going on, across, and down. And down. Holy crap. Wow, that is a hell of a trick. That is a hell of a trick. How is this doing? That's speeding up down that way. Not doing too shabby. How is the finances from that, though? So, not really much of a difference in price, per se. I guess I thought it was going to be more dramatic than that. We're making about 509 a week from the vehicles, and that's from 1, 2, 3. Where's the other rest? Nope, not in there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9? 9-ish? Maybe 10? There might be 10. There might be a 10th. There might be a 10th. I don't know yet. Yeah, there might be a 10th. This is a train with people. This train is actually kicking some ass now. Whoa, where are these people going? Where are you going? Do they go under and out the other side? Oh, they must. That must be what happens. That's how they get. Oh, okay. Damn, that's a swarm of people. Bicycle. Bicycle.
How I knew I've been around my black co-workers too much. Drove by a house one day that had a flatbed tow truck and hearse in front of it. Sigh.
Oh. Damn, that is a lot of bike riders. I'm so glad that the TTS cut off the rest of that message. Thank you, Sheep. Thank you. Appreciate you. Good job there, buddy.
Grinning, squinting face.
Damn it. Why would you no? Why no, Sheep, don't why would you do that, Sheep? Why? Why? All right, let's see. All right, so they kind of calmed down on that, which means that they must have gotten the people they needed. All right, that calmed down. What about up here? Some deaths. There's some of these places are still crying for people that they need, but most of that's quieted down. What about up here? Same basic thing. Anything over here?
I work in East St. Louis, and that's why rolling on the floor.
Ah. I mean, oh, there's the 10th one. There's the 10th one. I knew there was a 10th one. I couldn't remember where it was, though. Well, remember I said that we needed warehouses. So let's consider. All right, we'll make this one set to fish. We'll set that one to fish. That will help, because then that means that this will help supplement the fish market here. And we'll leave it to balanced, because you can set them up to fill, you can set them up to just empty, or you can set them up for balance so that people, traffic will come in. I'm trying to put it near this area here, because that means that trucks that are coming out of the trains can go in, dump stuff off. No, I think that's, yeah, basically. Sounds about right. That's horrible. $60 per week? from each toll booth is horrible. The only way around that is to just add tolls everywhere. And I don't know that that's a smart ploy. I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think that that's a good idea. Like, I personally don't know that. Now, there is a cool thing that you can do, that somebody else actually brought it up. Toll booth as like the small toll booth. Two-way? Yeah. So basically you like make a small toll booth, and use that as the security booth for a gated community. Now, I like that. I mean, that's kind of an interesting idea. I don't understand why this won't connect. That makes no sense. Like, why won't this connect? Oh, now it'll connect here, but it wouldn't connect over there. So, for example, like I could have another one right here, and to get a trophy for it. Build one of each toll booth. Oh, that was worth actually just putting in just for that alone. So, for example, then we could have like a gated community back here if we wanted. Let's draw it out what that might look like. What is that? Large cargo airport road? Well, that's cool. Never even seen that road before. How large is that road? Wow. What the hell is that? Oh, those are just cargo. Damn, that's massive though. Okay, so that won't work.
Your support means
Oh,
more
there's
than you
medium.
know,
Is there
even
small
if you
roads?
are not chatting. Don't be shy. The
What does
arcade
that look
box.
like?
07.
Are those just warehouses? What is that? I mean, that's kind of cool. They look like garages, right? Or hangars. Probably hangars. Huh. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. We'll come in here and we will make these all bicycle lanes, trees. Try to make it as can I not? Oh, it was autosave. Okay. Where is it at? Elevation step should be on 1. We'll go into 15 degree there. Where's it at? Oh, right there. All right, we'll come out 1. Nope, 1. Go grab it. Can't grab. There we go. Ah, of course not. Is that too small? That won't work. We'll have to go around that. Okay, so it's because this weird ass angle that this is at. I was trying to get these lines to be parallel, but I don't think that's going to work the way I wanted. So let's come out to this node. I guess we will come out to there and drag that across. Close enough. Close enough. Just a long road. And then... Huh. May have to come back to this. Don't exactly know yet. Yeah, we don't even have the demand for it, so maybe this building that's now is not a good idea anyway. But I still want the other highway stuff. Can I put them in here? Or would that just break the immersion? Like I was gonna put some thinking about putting warehouses out along this road, but I think that would break the immersion from the nature reserve area, and I honestly don't know that I have any other better places for them to go. And you're only 2-lane or 3-lane? 2-lane. 2-lane coming into a 3. All right. Fire over here. back up to 93. We have positive growth in the city. I'm willing to bet that we're still dealing with the average. Healthcare is up to 82% now. Cemetery usage is 81%. Child healthcare is fairly decent. 90%. 348 births per week. We have a child center there. Child center here. Over there. This one probably, Gunboat Willie Heights could probably use one. Wouldn't hurt to have one out there. This is a retirement community, so they probably don't necessarily need one in 69 Cacafuego Palms. The commercial and industrial districts don't need it. There is one for Fruit Glen that kind of 3 Holly Square supports. I guess we don't have another one. Oh, this is doing double duty, I guess. Don't have anything out by the zoo. Out on this side, we've got one out by the Arboretum. And that's it on this. Really? That one childhood, this one right here. This one serves this entire side of the map? So most families aren't using this. But their health is still adequate, though. At least the mildest portion of adequate, I guess. But it's just enough. Just barely enough. Just barely. We have about 28 minutes left in the stream today. And I want to thank you guys again for a phenomenal week this week. I will be back on Wednesday with more Biomutant. Thursday and Friday are both RimWorld Console Edition. And Saturday is City Skylines, as well as our Hangout, which we'll probably doing continuing more of those behind-the-scenes footage. And so lots of other stuff going on. I do have a bunch of stuff that I mentioned earlier. Like I've got a bunch of content that I've made in Fortnite. I know, right? But I'm a grandfather. It is what it is. I play, I've either play games with Damash from Good at Games, as well as with my grandson. So I do have some stuff that I could cut together a video with Fortnite. I'm not sure if anybody's interested in seeing that, but it might be worthwhile. At least it's mildly entertaining. Crazy hijinks that happen during those games. Oh. And I hope you have a happy and phenomenally satisfying weekend. Just because, everybody should have a relaxing weekend if possible. There's a lot of bad stuff going on in the world right now, and try to keep some mental stability as best you possibly can. Take care of yourself. Take a little bit of time. Put the phone down, put the screen away. And I say that as somebody who's talking to you on a screen. But put the screen away. Pick up a book. Pick up something that you wanted to do that you actually don't engage with the phone, maybe, or with your with any of those connected. To cut that invisible tether, even temporarily, and it might be beneficial and helpful for you too. And I say that I've recently been reading books again, thankfully. Not reading anything super crazy right now, but I am reading Fairy Tale by Stephen King, which reminds me a lot of The Talisman more than it does anything else, even though it's not tied to The Talisman and it's not tied to the Dark Tower series. Damn, there's a lot of people sitting right here.
I gotta leave in a few minutes, so I'll say now.
I appreciate you, Sheep. You guys check out NT Sheep. He's also a content creator, plays a lot of different games, and hopefully he's going to be playing Cyberknights Flashpoint more often. But go check out his Cyberknights Flashpoint content. Speaking of which, Cyberknights Flashpoint launches Monday, this Monday, June 2nd, on Steam. Cyberknights Flashpoint. If you like XCOM type style games, if you like Cyberpunk, maybe a Cyberpunk XCOM. That's kind of what Cyberknights Flashpoint is, and it has many, many years of support with free updates coming. And it's just barely coming out of early access, and there's a lot more stuff underway. The roadmap for the developer is available for everybody to see as they want. Trust me, if I could cover Cyberknights Flashpoint again, I absolutely would. That game is really, really, really good. Go check it out in Steam, Cyberknights Flashpoint. Oh, just not receiving enough maintained smooth streaming. As such, viewers are having issues. Oh, I may have to end the stream early. Ruh-roh. Is it choppy on your end? It's giving me like an error for choppiness, but I'm not doing anything. Is it just because it's changing too much? We're down to 2.2 mil. Ooh. Okay, 93,000, almost 94,000 again. Let me see if it'll readjust. It's not chopping on your side. Okay, good. Thank you for the feedback, Mr. Belson. Appreciate you. Okay, yeah. It's just giving me an error? Open widget. Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering issues. But it's not reflecting on my side that way. Oh no. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Alright, looks like it's... I'm not sure. It's still showing me that error, so I'm not sure if it's... I don't want this to... I'd rather it not be an issue. So maybe if we try to keep it a little simpler, let's do another tour from the road, perhaps? We will not do that car, though. We'll come in on this highway, and I'm not sure if it's going to give me more issues saying that it doesn't like that. We'll cut through... We'll cut through we'll cut through the new Mojonar area, and basically out to... through Maxi Bloke University, maybe go check out Black Sun's pedestrian area. Go through Fruit Glen. Let's go check this out, actually. I don't know why there's all kinds of dust on the road. That's a pretty cool road to go down. It's only when I start slowing down that it does that. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, autosave. Oh! Bunch of gas stations over here. I wish they allowed you to plop more buildings down. Oh, now we're getting chop. We're getting some frame rate chop on my side. I mean, in the game frame rate chop. We'll put them at speed 2. See if that makes a difference. Cut him off. I think this ends at the end of the road. I'm not sure if this goes all the way up or not. We'll follow it out, though. Oh, yep, this turns. Oh, no. Okay. We gotta turn around. Oh, no, this turns. Yeah, we're good. I think that just ends up there. It does. Okay. Let's see. Can we take this up, or does that cross over there? I think this goes up here. Does this go up to the mountain like I wanted it to? Is this the one that does? Yes, it does. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. Comes up a little bit of the hill. And now we're over by... Yeah, we're over by... What is that? Oh, this goes all the way around. I didn't realize that. I don't remember that. I'm the one who put the damn road in, and I don't remember that. Punch buggy. Okay, Sin, you can drive better than that. Come on now. Dude, this car is kind of crazy once it gets up to speed too. It does not want to, like, it's hard to turn. And I know that's not how VW bugs.
I feel asleep.
You fell asleep? Oh no! That's a good sign though. Oh, that's just the way the... Yeah, so this is the back side of Maxi Bloke University. It's off to on our left side.
Asterisk fell.
So hard to get our miners back in the mines where they feel at home. Together we can
Turn right here, and we'll come back up and over the bridge. Actually, that's pretty cool, man. Let's see, how does it look like from up here? Oh, stop glitching.
Say goodbye to Tinseltown. You're in the wasteland now.
Busy day, Zesty. You earned it.
Yeah, you were busting your ass earlier, Zesty. I remember you saying that you got up super early because you had that conference you had to do. So I'm hoping that that obviously went well. You deserve it, though. Absolutely deserve it. Wah! Okay, so now we're over here in the Elon Paul district. You know what? We'll go this way. Under the monorails. Is my camera messing it up? It's messing up the immersion. Not that there's much immersion here, but let's try it. Let's do that. Let's close this for the rest of the stream, shall we? And in fact, I will actually just turn the camera off so that it doesn't bug anybody, and that's maybe will help the stream as well. That train behind was crazy.
Of sleep over the past 2 days.
Oh, the Suburban. I do like the Suburban walls. Like those walls on the right do look really good. Oops, break too early. Let's go through here. Actually, we'll just keep going down this way. And we'll go to the end where we can go back out over and take the highway back over by the airport, maybe? Oh. This is quite a distance. Yeah, quite a... Quite a neighborhood, man. This Elon Paul neighborhood is pretty cool. I like the buildings. Damn, that's a hell of a skyscraper up there. Alright, and then this goes back up. Excuse me, policeman. Pardon me, policeman. Policemans. Is it right here? I think so. Wait. Is that... Which park is that? So there's the industrial park. I thought the highway... The road, so maybe it's this one right here. Oh, it has to be because there's the, okay, there's the cemeteries. So then we come under here. There we go. Yeah, it's over here. So then we take this. I guess they don't need those tolls. They don't need them now at all. Punch bug. Punch buggy. Oh, that's a good shot. Wait. That's actually a really good shot of the city. Okay, let's go around here. Just turn on a stop on a dime in this V-dub. Go V-dub power, let's go! Alright, and then this just cuts unceremoniously, very ugly, but it worked. Right into, right in by here. And then, because that puts the airport right there. But then if we wanted to go into the airport, it would be, where is it at? It's down to this next intersection. So then technically, we would be going this way and going down here, but you can't. As soon as you get right there, it stops. And somehow the rain is still raining.
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
I don't understand physics anymore. That's not how that works.
scord.gg/dfav8bfn43.
Okay. Police department. Can I get in there? I think I can get in there. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, guys. We're gonna cut right here. Yeah, let's go. Woo! All right. Oh, 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 oh. Skirt, 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 skirt. Oh, oh. Took him out. Skirt. Ha ha. Woohoo! Take this, Los Santos. What happens if I hit this plane? Aw, nothing. It just stopped me. Academic year report. Maximum University is still acclaimed, so it looks like we're just continuing, keep on keeping on. There, that's pretty good. Oh man, I want that car back. Oh, don't delete anything, Sin. Do not delete anything. I mean, yeah, I could have just spawned it in like I just did, but where's the fun in that? Oh, 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 what did I just hit? Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you for watching. Your support means
Um,
more than you know, even if you
What
are not
the
trying.
hell is going on?
Don't be shy. The arcade.
Okay,
guy.
that is a picture right there.
7.
That's gonna be probably the screenshot for the next picture, or for the next episode. I don't, I don't understand what happened there. I can't move. Like the car is still. Can I back off of it?
Quote.
Nope. Oh, come on, rock, go. There's an invisible thing there.
102. This is a slow motion
All right.
train wreck at this
Can I
stage.
get? Oh,
Sin,
nope.
make it
That's
through
invisible
to
wall too. Oh, back up.
2025.
Oh, come on, Sin. Around it. Okay, I think it looks like we got it. Wee-ha! There's an invisible ramp in there. What's up with that? What is up with
Quote is
that?
awfully fitting.
I'm late for my flight. No! Aw, that's a workman's comp. 'Cause I'm at work. Digital pimp, hard at work. Digital pimping ain't easy. That's what they said. That's what they said. I don't see any fire. I don't see any fire. What fire are you talking about? There's no fire. Is it the trash cans? It is the trash cans. Well, at least there is an asset that has something like that. All the dumpsters, the recycling. Well, this must be European because I've never seen a North American area that has like the big trash compactors like that. They usually have dumpsters that are somewhat similar to these. Like this one would be for recycling, and these greens would be. This one would probably be for. This would probably be for food, like a for composting, and then these would probably be for normal trash, most likely. Bike racks. Bike racks. Bike racks. All right, so we are getting our. I'm not so much worried about the money. The money is an issue that it'll just come in time. There's a couple of things we're gonna have to work on for the next episode, but I don't really think that we're running into too many issues. The death waves we're gonna have to deal with no matter what. That's just how death waves are. Average lifespan is 75 years of age, which I don't think is a bad at all. 392 births per week. There are roughly only 10% of our capacity is only being utilized for 6 citizens, so we're actually doing pretty well as far as that's concerned, I would think. Looking at our education, still good. Oops, my bad. Go back into that. And crime rate is pretty rock solid across the board. Everything is light green-ish, right? Or the crime rate we want to be low, right? At the very top bar. We want it to be very low, and we have more than enough space for anybody else. As fire capacity, that one we could probably do better on, but that's why we pay them the big bucks. I'm not so much worried about this. I really am not. Not at all. Not really. Population, we have a 3% unemployment rate in the city. 96,034 people with 46,000 jobs being utilized and taken up. Available jobs, we still have 51,000 jobs, so that, trust me, you want to move in, there's more than enough opportunity for it. So that's the reason why we're not going to worry so much about this lower demand down here for the residential, because that's going to eventually pick up anyway. There's no other way around that. Looking at our citizen happiness, it's roughly around in the 70s across the board. Not too bad. Commercial happiness and office happiness could come up a little bit, but realistically, that's across the board good. We're looking at $72 per square meter. You can see the dark or the light green are all of the highest resident. Go back to that, to the land value. So out here in Gunboat Willie Heights, out here in the original areas where we began, all of these areas are really light green. This is super light green because of the pedestrians. If we had built the vast majority of this city using pedestrian roads and pedestrian everything, then everything would have been probably nearly this green. This bright, super bright green. Matter of fact, if you look at the district, you see their happiness is 89%. Land value bonus, oh, that's the other reason why, is because they get the bonus from the pedestrian districts too. I forgot completely about. That's another cheese way. So if you do have the parks and plazas and promenades DLC, which is this one, then you make a vast majority of your city utilizing the plazas and promenades, specifically like a lot of the pedestrian roads and the pedestrian buildings that are in there, then the more that you rank those up, because they're just like all of the other DLCs, like the industry DLC or the hotels DLC or the parks DLC, then the more you rank those up, then they will rank up. So this is level 4 for the Black Sun Pedestrian District. If it reached level 5, it would go even higher for the boost as far as that's concerned. All 150 tourists. And then you can see all the different things that you would unlock. So we've unlocked most of them. Not all of them, but we've unlocked most of them. So that's good there. But looking back over, like all of this area, which is still like the newer area, the Elon Paul Birdsong, that's all high as far as the value is concerned. That's good. Oh, dang it, I did the wrong one. Now, obviously it's because I'm moving the mouse. Can I move the keyboard this way? I can't move so the keyboard controls are funky on console. Anyway, so they're not doing as well out here for the land. I don't know. I don't understand why the land near the airport is just because of the noise. Is that possibly what's causing that? It's weird demarcation of the blue line. It's kind of funky. Regrettably, the industrial district and the original, actually, that's doing pretty decent as far as land value is concerned. You would think that this would be better, but apparently not. These homes out here, so Ducky's, Double Taps, everybody else's home, Zesty's home, decent as far as that's concerned. Very nice. We probably could add more forest up along this and kind of get this all quieter too. That might actually help. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go back in to the trees we were looking at. Actually, can we throw in any of these? What do we have? We have... Some of these have to be physically placed because you can't put them in a large group like you can with these. Live oaks.
Quote 400 is the
See if that actually helps a little bit. As far as the land value, we'll check it here in just a moment. And that'll work. Let's see now if that helps with some of the land value out here. Going back into that and going back to the land value. Apparently, it'll get there. It'll get there. But basically what I'm trying to do is expand this green area so that it continues out. So for example, oh, this might be the other reason why, because that's, so what's this? Darcy McGee High School. We need a name for the elementary school. There's a Doggo Parko, the Amityville Horror, Walnut Residence, right next to the Chestnut Residence, All the Things Superstore, Neptune Media, Neighborhood Shop.
Nice, the residential demand is going up.
And get a free chilled salmon entree. And I mean any fish. Got a swordfish lying around? Bring it in. Got a goldfish you're sick of feeding? Bring it in. Got a fish that's been sitting in the sun for a few days? Bring it in. We'll throw it in with the rest of them. What we do with the fish is nobody's business.
80 out of 1,000 tons. Okay.
So,
let's go over here. We probably could put them here. Actually, hold on. I'm going to end the stream here shortly, but give me just a second. I want to come up this way. Put 2 little stubs. Why won't you connect? ¿Vas estás? ¿Vas estás, man? No. Okay. Are they not long enough? Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
A crew of
Okay, let's try that again.
Edgeruners,
In.
gamers, and
Guess we'll go to the full.
implementers are prepping their weapons, armor, gear, skill softs, cyberdecks, sit. The city of sin. Get the cheddar.
That's how. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. All right, we're gonna go up here, and we need. Is small warehouse gonna be large enough? Wait, why won't that work? There should be. Wait a second. What the hell? I didn't say no to the zoning on that. Why is the zoning broken? All right, you know what? You go there. You come out here. You now go there. You come out just a bit. And then over. And over. I'm probably not going to be the smartest play, but it'll work. We'll get it to work. We'll do small here. We'll have this one come off of the road that way, and this one is going to be for all of the zone forestry products. Then we will make another one on the other side, maybe off of this road. And this will be for forest, for the farming stuff. Oh, come on, get into it, Sin. Get into it. Down. Well, we actually have 2, right? No, so this one has to be... So this one probably has to be animal products. Truthfully. Yeah, I think that one has to be animal products. And then flour. We probably need another one for flour. Oops. Yeah. Put that one there. Go into that. And make this one for flour. Animal products and flour. Yeah. And then... Why are you not getting water? How are you not... Oh, of course you wouldn't be getting water. Of course you wouldn't. No, go. Right there. Then there. Here. And there. And then, actually, we'll do one more. Yeah, close enough. That'll work. Now, I'm worried there's going to be a lot of traffic on this side coming up into here, but that should hopefully work a little bit better. And we'll probably actually end up putting more out here, too. The power is not going to be an issue. How's the baseball game going? Wow, they are unstoppable. Unstoppable. Okay, I guess we could watch the game because there's no actual game being played. All right, we need to fire whoever is doing that. So why won't they make the? They'll make the other players play. I'm really confused. All right, so hold on. Nope, no sports there. Yep, they're playing. They lost 3. We still made quite a bit of money though. Makes no sense to me. All right, guys, I thank you so incredibly much for being with me today. I know that you on Saturday you got a lot of other things that could take your time, and I appreciate you being here. I don't know that anybody's streaming to be able to do a raid, and there's only roughly 9 of us here anyway. But let me just take a look real quick and see if there's anybody. Dang it, why does every time I do that? Every damn time. No, that's not the one I want. Come on. Why is that? Stop.
Cheers all.
Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Just hold on. Because I have somebody else who is playing Cities on console I can share it to. He's a much bigger guy than I am. Much bigger channel. But if you're, I don't want your Cities stuff to end. So let's go ahead and go in here. Let me go ahead and drop him in. And let's do a hashtag arcade raid. Please, guys. It'll get the attention from Move the Mouse and get the attention from the Move the Mouse fans. We're going to use our hashtag arcade raid, and we're going to go raid Move the Mouse. And I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I will see you guys next week. But I will be inside a chat with you guys right now. Have a happy and safe one. Take care. Save the game really quick, actually. First, let's go change the name of the city. Because we're chapter 25, we'll just make it for chapter 26 because it'll already be ready to go. We'll save the game one more time.
Thanks for the stream.
No, thank you guys for the stream. Let's go raid Move the Mouse, please. He is playing City Skylines. He's probably working on one of his older cities. He's not playing Remastered. He's playing the original City Skylines one for console. But he is also a console creator, a console city builder, and has been for quite a long time. So let's go raid him right now with hashtag arcade raid, and I'll check you guys next time. On Wednesday. I'll see you then. I'll be inside Discord if you want to talk. I love you. Take care.